Hi folks, welcome again to the channel. I'm Juan from Physical Media EU, and today we're going to review this release of TENET. Hello again, and as I was saying, today we're reviewing this release of TENET. Christopher Nolan, of course, always when we talk about him, it's a blockbuster film. Christopher Nolan, of course, is known for the Dark Knight trilogy, Dunkirk, Memento, and so on, like Interstellar. He has like so many great movies. Always interesting to see what he's up to. He's director that likes to play with timelines, and even though when one looks maybe at the IMDb score of this movie, it's not as good as maybe other movies he has made. Still, I really appreciate that at this day and age we have filmmakers trying to do special things. I know there are some people that says that of course that Christopher Nolan gets his ideas from other movies. There are a comparison always, but still I think he's quite original, and especially for the mainstream movies, I think he brings a lot of good stuff to the table. One more thing before I continue, please, if you like this kind of content about collecting physical media and collecting physical media within Europe, please consider subscribing. That's very important for this channel. Now back to the movie. Let's take a look at this release. First of all, let me show you the cover here on the back. This is a slipcover, so you can see the movie is under it. And here on the front, it has a sticker that says that it includes a bonus disc with over an hour of extra content. We'll talk about that a little later. So in the back, it just has like these media reviews, right? That we're used to it, and like a little description about the special features, and then some technical details about the disc. We will also go over those. So we'll remove the slip cover. It's the same cover on both. Here we go. And a little bit more detail in the back this time. It includes like who directed the movie, some also who stars in the movie, and so on. So it's pretty standard, nothing too special. So let's open it. And again, also very standard. It has like this little pamphlet here that shows this promotion about this box set that includes Batman, Batman Dark Knight, Interstellar, Dunkirk, Inception, and Prestige. Here you can see, nothing too special. I don't appreciate too much to have this kind of like ads within like a product that we're buying, but okay, at least it's related to the same director. Sometimes you can get like, I don't know, some other Warner content that one might not be that interested. So moving on, this is the 4K disc. Nothing too special neither. We have on the other side the Blu-ray disc here on this side, and on this side is the disc with the bonus features. So let's begin talking about picture quality. So as I said at the beginning, when we're talking about Christopher Nolan, we know that we can expect top quality, right? Like Tenet was a movie that was supposed to be released, or was expected to be released during the pandemic of 2020, and with the cinemas being closed, the release got postponed, and like there was like so much talking about it, right? Because like people were saying, hey, like just come on, like everyone is releasing things on streaming, just do the same with Tenet. Everyone wants to watch it and so on. And Nolan on the other side was saying like that that Tenet was a movie that needed to be watched the way it was intended. Those were his words, and that's why like he postponed so much. Here in Denmark, we didn't have a very bad quarantine, so that movie actually premiered, I think, like in maybe September 2020, so quite early. I got to watch it here in 70 millimeters, one like very big cinema we have here, and years after I got to watch now more recently again in the 4K release. Another thing about the image quality is that the director of photography is Hoyte van Hoytema, who is like nowadays like one of the best in the industry doing like filming movies, right? So having Hoyte van Hoytema and Christopher Nolan, you know that you would have like something very good. And in this case, I think that the 4K disc really shines. It's an amazing movie, and the picture quality is great. The colors are amazing. The outdoor shots look amazing. Like the water, the sky, everything like looks so good. And many of the indoor shots are also outstanding. Especially those that have color lights, it is really outstanding. So regarding picture quality, I think this disc, it is one of the best I have. Probably like a reference disc, kind of depending. Like there are like newer movies maybe that are like more impressive, but for the time of this release, I think this movie, this disc is actually like super good. Regarding audio tracks here, I think this actually doesn't shine that much. It has Dolby Audio, so no Dolby Atmos track, and the audio tracks are Dolby Digital 5.1, which are still excellent, but would have been nice, right, to have Dolby Atmos. Especially, there was also so much controversy about like, yeah, the way this movie was intended to be watched, and there was so much talk regarding the dialogues. People saying, "Hey, I cannot understand." Like I go to the cinema and there are no subtitles. Like if you are in the US, right? Like there are no subtitles, and like I can't understand the dialogue many of the times because they speak like over radios or like with mask interfaces or like with a lot of noise even. So this is a typical thing now in many Nolan movies. So is the case again in this film. Even when I went to see them to see the movie here in 70 millimeters with a like amazing sound system from the cinema, we had the same issue. Luckily, there we had subtitles, of course, because this is like we are outside of the US. And many people in the disc here, like watching the movie with this disc, they also had to enable subtitles. So even though the 5.1 audio track is very good, the audio problem with the dialogues persist. So as I showed before, this release also includes the Blu-ray. The Blu-ray looks good, but of course, so comparing to the 4K disc, it is a significant improvement. So I think it's probably worth the upgrade. Now, another important thing, this release has an extra disc with bonus features. So the 4K disc only has the movie, the Blu-ray disc only has the movie, of course, with the scene selection and subtitles, and all the extras are only included in the extra disc. The extras is only one video of an hour and 15 minutes, which is tracked, so it's very nice because you can just go to the parts that you like if you want to watch it like that, and it's mostly about how the movie was made. And regarding the photography, as I was saying before, Hoytema, like amazing how he filmed. He has like very interesting and novel techniques, I would say, about how he films. And one of the chapters in this bonus feature is about that. So I really appreciated to have his testimony there. Besides that, it only has a selection of trailers, like 4 or 5 trailers, including like a teaser trailer. That I don't mind too much, honestly. Like I have the full movie, I don't need to like see the trailer. And if I'm with someone, I say, hey, you want to watch Tenet? Of course, I can just show the trailer on my phone and say, hey, are you interested in watching this? I don't need to put the disc to show a trailer. So I think the bonus feature, like the main video is kind of the only thing. Another good thing about this disc is that it's multi-region. So no problem with playing it in different players from different regions. You might need to consider the language options in case that you need subtitles in your own language or audio. As usual, I will leave a link in the description for buying this disc. I will leave a link to Amazon Germany and it's an affiliate link, so if you buy through that link, it helps support this channel. I really appreciate it. In my case, I bought this disc in rarewaves.com, and I have to say, yeah, of course, like the shopping experience is quite smooth, but the delivery times, I have to say, they were like quite slow. It took probably, I think, like a little over 2 weeks to deliver this. Probably came from the UK. As I said in other videos, I'm in Denmark. I really don't see why it takes like 2 weeks to send something from there to here. So in that case, a little slow, but price was fine. So I will buy from Rare Waves again in the future. And another thing to notice about Tenet is that, because it's such a big movie, is that it's not limited at all, and is if you wait long enough, you can find offers of this disc and like get it for like really good money. I think it's a very nice disc to have. If you can pay cheap for it, then great. And that was it for this review. Thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, please hit the like button on YouTube. Also consider subscribing if you like this kind of content, and enable the notification bell if you want to be notified when a new video is up. Also, I will post, as always, pictures of this release in the Instagram account with the same handle, Physical Media EU. You can go there. I will leave also the link in the description. You can go there, see the detailed pictures of this release. And also, you're welcome to follow and see photos from previous reviews. And lastly, I would love to hear in the comments if you like this movie, what did you think of it? Like many Christopher Nolan movies, like it's very normal to have to watch them a couple of times to finally get it. And also would like to hear if you have experiences with buying in the Rare Waves, or which other websites do you recommend, and if you plan to buy this disc or other movies from Christopher Nolan. So that was it. Thank you so much for watching, and see you all at Okie Talks.